how to edit Wix header. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you how to edit your Wix header so it looks neat across all views from desktop, tablet to mobile. I'm going to also explain to you how to edit them seamlessly so it works well with your template. So the number one most important thing if you want to have a neat header is to make sure that the header margin is consistent with the margins below it. So the margin on my header here is consistent with the contents down below in my page. Okay, so to do that, you can either create a section with the exact same width or you play around with the paddings. Personally, I like to just make sure that it has the same width. For example, here it is a divided into two uh, co- um, container. It's 619 width, so my header should have a container of 1238 grid. Okay, so to further demonstrate, let me add a section here for us to recreate this header here. So this is what this video is going to walk you through. We're going to recreate this header over here on top. Okay, so to start, let's add our container, just an empty simple container, and let's resize it according to our margin here on down below. Okay, so to do that, go to edit here and let's set the width to 1238 and make sure it's aligned center. All right, now as you can see, it has the same margin as my contents below. Very important. Is to All right, second step, let's turn down the background into 0% so it's more seamless. And then let's add a grid to it. So to add grid in Wix Studio, which is the new version of Editor X, you need to apply custom grid here, advanced CSS grid, and let's click apply here. All right, only then will you get the grid option. So let's put a 2x1 grid here. And on the left, we're going to put Olivia Calvi, info and index. And on the rightmost grid, let's put the my social media account. All right, so let's go ahead and just copy paste the elements here. And let's paste to the left side of the grid. All right, let's just add the text here manually. So let's add text here. And I'll use heading 1. Oops, that's too big. My mistake. Let's put it heading 3. All right, I think that's the correct heading. And let's put it on our leftmost grid here. So let's align it to leftmost. And as you can see here, it sits nicely on my leftmost margin here. So again, it's neat. All right. Let's change it to header 4. Okay. Next is we're going to add these two links here. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so let's add this info and index menu here. Let's click add elements and go to menu and search, and let's add this topmost horizontal menu here. All right, and this is still in the same grid as the Olivia Colfie name here. Let's change them to the same heading here. All right, wait. And in this menu design, you can choose what to design. You can choose the menu container itself, and you can choose to design the menu index. So in this case, we're going to change the font of the menu index. So let's go to menu items. And you can also change your menu item state. So regular means you will have to click it to access the pages when which it refers to, or you can just hover to see a preview. And let's just change the text here. Click text and let's put it to heading 4 like we have on top. All right, so next let's align it to the right side of our grid here. Perfect. All right, now let's add our media information here. So to do that, let's add another element, and I'm going to choose buttons now. Okay, so I'm going to choose this button here to be put in our grid here on our second grid, and let's align it to the rightmost of the grid. Okay, so in this case, I'm just going to put a button here instead of the social here, just to show you how can you customize and use this method on your own website. So for example, if you have a coaching website, you can name this get started button, or if you have a business site, you can name this button buy now. You can do so by changing the text on the button here by double clicking the button and click change text, and you can change it from there like so. All right, so next we already have a tidy enough website view here of our header, but let's make it consistent for tablet and mobile. So let's go to tablet mode, and let's add a burger menu here. So as you can see here, it has a burger menu on our tablet on the already made header there. So to create that, let's add a burger menu here. Click add elements, go to menu and search, and add hamburger menus. I'm going to choose the first one here because it looks neat, and let's add it on the middle. Let's adjust the size here a bit. Okay, so we don't need the info and index menu anymore here, so we can delete it. Next, we're just going to edit our menu here. So to do that, you can open menu, and as you can see here, it already has a pre-made menu because this is in fact a template, but you can customize your menu by clicking again the hamburger button here and click open menu. And you can also change how it looks on the tablet view here. So if you wanted to just hover on the right side of the screen so it doesn't have to cover the entire screen, you can do so by just clicking on the leftmost circle there and drag where you find it the best proportion. I'm just going to put it in the middle here. So next time you click the menu on a tablet, instead of going all over the screen, it can just move to the half side of the screen. So your visitor will still have access to the main page in which they're in. Okay, so that's all for the menu in the tablet mode. Yet once again, when you're in the menu, since this is a template here, if it's blank, then you can add the menu that we just deleted previously. We click this and we add to the menu bar here. As you can see, it's already done by the template here, info and index. Otherwise, you will have to redo it yourself. Okay, so next, let's move to the mobile view. So the mobile view is very simple. Let's just go ahead and resize our hamburger menu, and let's align it to the center. And as you can see, it already has a pretty good proportion for the mobile view. Okay, now one more thing to see is that in the mobile view, as you don't have as much screen space, you can make the hamburger menu cover the entire screen here. So let's go ahead and do that. Open menu, and as you can see here, it covers the entire screen because again, smartphone users will find it difficult if it has the same mode as the hamburger menu on the tablet here. Okay, so that's pretty much it. There's a lot of things that I haven't covered. For example, you can make your website view like consistent in all of with different website view screens. For example, maybe your viewer have a 4:3 screen, it will get compressed. So to prevent that, just play around with the advanced sizing here on the size menu here, and you can put the minimal width and the max width to suit the different aspect ratios. So as you can see here, it will be better suited for 4:3 screens. All right, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this helpful. Bye bye.